So what is the best treatment for eczema?
So that really does depend on the level of eczema that you've got and where it is on your body. I tend to go by the principle of three things to begin with, and that's three very simple things, two of which you will do all the time. Number one is avoid soap altogether. And so we wouldn't leave you without anything to wash your skin with, but it's a matter of using a soap substitute, something that is not going to inflame your skin or irritate your skin, and something that's going to do a good job of cleaning your skin. The next step is moisturizing, so top to toe if you can, and as many times a day as you can do that, bearing in mind that obviously you might not be able to do that in certain situations. So those are things that I ask my patients to do whether or not they've got any active eczema or not. And then the third thing is the more active treatment. And that generally tends to be a type of steroid ointment. And that really does depend on how severe your eczema is, where your eczema is. And now that's where I find that people tend to become a bit more resistant to things, because we have it ingrained into us that we shouldn't really be using any steroid ointment because it thins the skin. Now, obviously, as a dermatologist, I'm asking you to put your faith in me. I'm going to explain anytime someone comes in, I explain how to use the steroid ointment, what quantities to use, and how to step up and down in treatment so that you're using it safely, but also, more importantly, quite effectively. In certain situations, we might want to use an ointment that's steroid-free. That comes with its own list of possible problems, but it's also quite safe. And those are they're called calcineurin inhibitors. They're in a different class of medication. Now, if you have quite extensive eczema and these treatments for some reason haven't worked, then there would be an option to use light therapy or phototherapy, and that's a course of treatment. There's also medication by mouth that you can take, and that's something that we could or might need to discuss. And then there is actually a very promising treatment, which is an injection, and it's a biologic treatment, as we call it, and it's called dupilumab, which is a tricky word to say, but it's a new kid on the block, and it's there for severe types of eczema if we need it.
If you notice that you have any of the symptoms or the conditions that we've just discussed, we invite you to book a consultation with Miss Penelope Pratsou, where she'll be able to assess your condition and give you a treatment plan.